All right, there you go.
There it is. This is it. All things toys, people. All things toys.
The best toy for you ever.
This is an original box from my childhood, from the 4th grade, people. The original, right there, baby. And
How old is that?
What are they? 24? Oh, yeah, what was I? I don't know what 4th grade is. I was in 4th grade.
So it was a while ago.
I was in 4th grade for 3 years, honey. Look at this, people. They're pristine. Yeah. I was kind of a nerd. We're talking all things toys tonight. The whole episode is about toys.
We love toys.
So we need you to focus up and start thinking about your bestest toy ever.
Best toy ever.
Bestest toy ever. So somehow
he still has his Hot Wheels. How many people can say they still have their Hot Wheels?
What are the odds?
And I got to tell you, some of them look exactly like they do now.
Well, the cool thing is a lot of these are worth money. Here's one that's the Mustang. It was a limited edition. I sent away for it. I don't know what I had to have with it, like 30 cents or something. But this one is 120 bucks. It's 120 bucks. So everything here in this case, what did he offer me for? And I decided to keep it?
I think it was like $400.
It's way higher than that.
I did think it was going to be higher.
Yeah, it was emotional.
Maybe it was a little bit
I
more.
have the original, this thing, I have the original of this with the surfboards. Still got the surfboards. I got to tell you,
that is pretty impressive.
It's pretty impressive because what I did, honey, in my childhood is I polished these suckers. When kids were smashing them and putting them through the sand pits and stuff, no, we didn't do that at our house. No, I polished them. The windows were all clean. You could live inside this. Oh, just gave myself a migraine.
I have to tell you, I do want to run that by Steve, your brother.
Oh, it's true. Ask him.
It's hard to believe that you were that careful with them.
Just ask him. Yeah. Some of these are very valuable. I listed them in the
Pandora said, cool, Hot Wheels.
I listed them in the prenup, Pandora. I listed these suckers in the prenup because I didn't want to lose them. And then what was the other one that was really money? This one was money because nobody kept this. JJ, do you still got Hot Wheels? Oh, I bet JJ's got Hot Wheels.
I have to say, I do think every guy loves Hot Wheels.
I gotta find it on my phone here too.
Unless you have a little racetrack or something, I don't really understand the fun of it.
That scratches them, honey. You don't run them on a track. How dumb are you? Look at, there's still.
It has a wheel. It lost a wheel.
No, it didn't. Those are extra wheels. Look at this. Look at this, people. Look at how shiny that sucker is.
Wait a minute.
That thing is beautiful.
I got to take that in. You hung onto this extra little wheel?
No, I have a whole bunch. I got 6 more wheels right there.
My word. I got to tell you, I'm a little impressed. I'm a little impressed if you hung onto the wheels. Those are pretty teeny.
Thank you. Let me see what else I got that's limited edition that was really impressive.
See, Michael Scott says Matchbox and Hot Wheels are amazing. Oh. Wait a minute. What's the difference?
She's showing her ignorance right now.
Okay, so what's the difference between Hot Wheels and
Matchbox?
Well,
the Matchbox were from the UK, and Hot Wheels were American, and Hot Wheels were all custom stuff, where Matchbox was all like original. So, yeah. And you could buy like tractors and things, little toy tractors.
Are you making this up?
Those. No, I had like 60 of those when I was a kid.
Pandora used to play with Hot Wheels with their brothers.
See? So that's what we're doing tonight.
Much younger brothers. So.
Yep, that's what we're doing tonight. And I can't find this. I'm having trouble. So how was your day, everybody?
Okay, Michael Scott said he has a collection of muscle machines. So this must be muscle cars.
Oh, that was kind of a knockoff. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I see.
That was kind of a knockoff. Yep.
He loves his Hot Wheels. He didn't want to part with them.
No, the guy who was going to buy them from me when we were selling everything up there like a fire sale, he said, Jim, it's one box. Just throw it in the car and take it with you. I want to say it was almost $1,000 for all these, but I could be wrong. But it's the original box, people. And it still has the hasp on it. Everything still works. There are no tears. One small tear. Those of you that are antique collectibles, you know this is something here.
Oh, my word.
Oh, what was one of my favorite ones?
I am proud of you. That's pretty. They do look pretty good. I gotta tell you.
This Eldorado is one of my favorites because, I don't know, I always like this Eldorado and the color. And now they're making They're now making cars in this color now. I think Nissan has these colors.
Well, you have a couple cars. That one's that same color.
It's a Ford 3-window coupe, I think. And then this thing, remember this one, you guys? It had the double engine. Can you see that?
When he said he wanted to bring them, I had no idea what this was going to lead to.
Yep, that's
He's a little excited about his Hot Wheels.
Get my little
so I've been calling a Matchbox. I didn't realize that they're actually Hot Wheels.
No. I had a box. Oh, here's an old T-Bird. Look at this. It's a T-Bird. There you go. I had a collection of Matchbox too, honey. I hate to admit it. I used to work for my dad. I would get 50 cents an hour on Saturday mornings sweeping the floors in his office at his company. And I would get $1.50, I think, and I would go right to the The pharmacy was like a CVS, but remember back in the day?
Right.
Yeah, and I would go spend it all right there on 3 Matchbox cars.
Well, wait, Matchbox or Hot Wheels?
I did Matchbox first. Hot Wheels didn't come out till later. Matchbox was out, I don't know, I think slightly after World War II or something.
See, this is so educational.
Yep. This is a very heady show tonight, people. So that's what we got.
Gosh.
Don't forget, we're going to give you the award for the most sarcastic line, so y'all got to start weighing in.
Said, ooh, the hood opens.
That's
pretty
enough.
Fancy.
That's enough. You can go to another channel. We don't need people like you.
Oh, my word.
The Soderlin and Soderlin's here. The other Beth is here. Thank you.
Are the Soderlins here? I must have missed that. You guys are so funny.
Till the daddy takes the T-bird. Now Pandora's going to sing all night. Last episode, for those of you that are new, we have one of our rabid viewers. We don't call them super fans. We call them rabid. We have a rabid viewer by the name of Pandora.
Yeah, we love Pandora.
And she's awesome, but
she'll
get stuck on one line.
I know, but I got to tell you, she was killing it last time.
Yeah, last time she was stuck on the word processing. We don't know what. I don't even remember. I think I said it, and that started.
You don't know why? Oh, my word.
We can't go. Don't revisit it. So now I think.
He sometimes goes right to the toilet jokes. I don't know why.
So then I think what Pandora is now going to be stuck on songs. I'm predicting.
Well,
60s songs or 70s songs. Well, it'd be a 60s song.
Oh, that's right. She's got the tooth. And she says she's not
Angie
giving
Warner
it back.
is watching.
Hi, Angie.
Angie, we love you.
I know. That's right. Family.
Oh, and Angie is now talking to Neil, saying, hi, Uncle Neil.
Chris had the original Hot Wheels that were from a gas station when you would fill up.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Yep. I have some. There were 4 in here that were worth over $100 each.
He really didn't want to part with him.
Oh, and then Pandora has already said she's not returning the tooth emotionally. And we can tell it's been damaged.
Well,
she's not returned it.
We have to get new teeth.
Richard K. Valcanet. Richard, did you collect Hot Wheels cars or Matchbox? Which was it?
And then our muscle machines, like Michael
Muscle machines, yeah. Michael's younger than me. And then they had cigar box for a while. I had a few of those.
Okay.
Yep, they had cigar box. Those weren't very cool.
Okay, so what did you do with them? Because if you didn't like run them around in the dirt and stuff, what did you do with them?
I did exactly this. I polished them and put them away. Pretty much it.
I gotta tell you, that shocks me a little bit because you're a little rough on things at times.
I did have a racetrack for a while. And what are they called? But I found
the thing that had the...
Yeah, but I found it more advantageous to use the things that beat my brother. So we would get in fights with it, get in trouble, because they would really sting. Do you remember those Hot Wheels tracks? You could click somebody with it. Man, those suckers hurts.
You guys
Steve
are just...
Kofta is here. What happened to him? Steve must be incredibly bored. Yeah. Okay. Michael Scott. So does this mean I'm rabid too?
We're talking at the same time.
What?
We're talking at the same time.
Are we?
What did you say?
Michael says he might be a rabid fan too.
A rabid. I know.
He might be a rabid fan.
We love him. All right. Well, we are going to talk about toys tonight.
Pandora says, I use that special word with John all the time now.
Processing.
Poor John.
Processing.
John, if you can jar yourself loose from whatever you're doing, and please go get the controller from her so she can't text for a while.
Okay, when you get closer to the mic, is that like to put special emphasis?
Emphasis.
Yes. Just yes, there is a special sale in the. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you trying to say?
There's a special sale on the submarine sandwiches at Kmart today.
My grandma loved those. I know we've discussed that before. But then she would smell like onions the rest of the day.
Kmart had a restaurant in it.
Yeah.
Or a little cafe kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. We're old.
Uh-oh. Mountbatten, Windsor is just
Oh, hey, Michael Scott missed you, buddy. Remember when we shared the tooth? Wow. I forgot about that.
Who said that?
Lauren.
Oh, Lauren.
Yeah, Mountbatten, Windsor.
We don't. Windsor. This is not the program you were looking for, Windsor. Keep looking.
I'd use it all the time.
She made it up. There's no way that's her name.
I'm going, that's her name.
No.
Yeah.
Mountbatten. And then her first name
She speaks French.
And then like 6 words of it, which is 80 more words than we know.
Kmart Blue Light Special.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pandora says she's not going to give up the controls to John. Poor John. Yeah. Michael Scott says, Lauren, so how many junk drawers are you up to? I don't want to know, Michael. And don't talk to her, please, Michael. Stay focused. Back over here, Michael. You get stuck in her little crazy world that Lauren's got going on there. I don't even want to know.
All right. Well, talking about cars, I'm going to show this. Roy Maxwell sent this in.
Oh, yeah.
Quick stop at Walmart, then
Not
off to
Roy Maxwell.
Roy Maxwell.
Oh, I thought it was Roy Hessner.
No, Roy Maxwell.
Oh, my bad.
Sent it. I know. I thought it, and he's like, I'm like, well, that would actually, I bet my dad would probably like that too. Yeah.
Man.
That looks like something you would.
I'm curious to hear what it sounds like, though, aren't you? I'm kind of curious to hear. And then, of course, if I had a child, he would go over there and touch that thing, which is like 12,000 degrees. Then we'd be in a lawsuit with some dude. I don't know.
That's so true. That is very true. Yeah, so tonight, anyhow, we're going to talk about
toys.
Toys.
We be toys.
Yes,
Toys
exactly.
Us,
But
all
before
those.
we talk about toys, I found this, okay? Because we always talk about Jim's hair. All right, so there's his hair. We all know. Like, it's been a little bit calmer lately.
Yeah.
But this picture, this video.
This is my child right here.
This is how you get Jim's hair.
Is that the best? Look at this. And she's like cool with it.
I know. She's like, do it again.
When she fails her GEDs when she's 19, she's going to be pissed.
You can have that hair.
Right
all
there.
you've got to do is just
get a vacuum.
Just get a vacuum.
Get a vacuum.
Just suck that hair right up there.
That's pretty funny.
And she's so cute.
Oh, so today we had a process.
Oh, yeah, you got to tell about that.
I had a process on my kidney.
Pebbles and
whichever it
Bam
is.
Bam.
Yeah. So we got the final report back. We went down to see the doctor, and I'll just keep this in the family rating. But
whoops.
yeah, why are you showing that
sorry.
while I'm talking about something
I don't
very
know why
serious?
I did that, actually. Sorry.
Now I got to build up the crowd again.
I know. Sorry.
All right. So as many of you know, I've had some kidney stones, and they bothered me quite extensively. And so we had those removed. We had them blasted. And then so they put a stent in me. A stent, I'm just giving you the gesticulated thing. And so
it went all the way up there.
I had no idea. I just thought it was like up into my bladder. But no, it went from my bladder up into the little happy tube and then up into your kidney.
Okay, he saved it for me. Please
brought
take
it
that
out.
information.
I brought it out.
I can't go in with him. So he brought it to me.
Yeah.
Special.
We
share those kind of moments
when the doctor was
together.
taking it out, for a second I saw Jesus, and then I automatically started singing, "The hills are alive."
He does feel better.
I
Can
do
you
feel
tell?
a lot better, yeah.
Yeah, he feels a lot better. But you found out what? That they might have to go back one more time.
Yeah, because
but it won't be as bad.
No, they got the one completely obliterated was the word that he used, but then the other one they smeared. I don't know what that means. I asked him, "Is that like tomato paste or something?" So they smeared it with all the points they had left to shoot at it. And then he says, you're going to have to go back in probably in 2 months, but we'll take a look at it and see what happens in 2 monds. So there's my story.
There you go.
Fletch is watching, honey.
Pandora Stone. Tiffany's here. Hi, Tiffany.
We love Tiffany.
I know you. Do you have a picture of it? We did have a picture of his original stones. Oh, of the stent. You know what? I got to tell you, when he first brought it out to the car, I thought, oh my word, he's going to show it tonight. But luckily, did you have a picture of it?
Mm-hmm.
No. It really isn't that exciting, but it just is like,
not.
Really, you brought it home. He brought it home. I can't.
I'm
still processing that.
Sydney's children will want it someday. I don't know if they can see it. It's probably not.
No, you can't see it.
You can't really see it. Kind of, sort of.
No, it's not
there
showing
you go.
up.
There you can see it. How about that? That's it.
Yeah.
When he took it out, I don't know, it shrunk in the picture because when he took it out, it was 11 feet long. I'm saying. I quoted the Gettysburg Address, the Lord's Prayer, and the Articles of the Constitution. And then it came out. And then when he showed it to me, I was like, yeah, that's not mine. That's not the 11-footer you had in there. So anyway, yep, that was it.
Wait a minute. Chris and Linda said Chris cars he owns sound like what it looks like. What I think that other car looked like. Did you have any cars that made noise? Any little cars?
Oh, no. I didn't have any noisy cars. No. I have bought those for all my friends who had kids just to piss them off.
Because you're special like that.
Yeah, I am. There is one little boy I gave it to because his mom and dad were good friends of mine. I always tried to buy him noisy toys. Like one year I bought him a chainsaw, a toy chainsaw.
Yeah.
Which is completely annoying. And you pull the trigger and it makes it sound
He still, if he has to go buy a toy for somebody, for a kid.
Always get him noisy. Always. So for a while, Chris is right. I don't know what they were, but this was a little cop car, about the size of a Hot Wheels, but you push down the hood and it activated the siren. I don't think the lights worked. I think it was just the siren. And that kid hauled it from like Illinois all the way to Minnesota, and he played it all the time. His dad was about ready to kill me with it. Yep.
Well, what did you say? You took remember Billy Bass? Isn't that what it was called?
Oh, yeah.
Remember the fish?
That stupid singing fish. That's probably like 1990.
Oh, I wish I could have found that. That would have been fun.
90, 92 or something like that. So anyway, Billy Bass. Yeah, that's right. So we hauled it, or somebody gave it to us, and we thought, we got to get rid of this piece of crap. So we thought, genius idea. We'll haul it to Russia on our tour. So we're in Siberia. We're there for 6 weeks. We gave it to the head roadie. We gave it to Vadim. He played it for everybody he met. I swear to God, I thought those batteries would die. They weren't. They were like the most amazing batteries. It lasted 6 weeks, and he played it 12,000 times if he played it once. So it was like, that's a dumb idea.
Okay, Lauren said, do you know what caused the kidney stone? You know what? They were supposed to check that, I thought, because different diets can
Lauren, we
affect
don't
it.
know.
So we're going to try to find out.
But we don't care what the French think of it, quite frankly.
He's just...
And then Pamela Rohrman is watching us. That's cool. Chris and Linda. Hey, Justin. Justin? Wait, Justin Soderlund's watching? Justin Soderlund. What's up, dude? That's Alan's son.
Oh, hi.
She doesn't know you yet. You got to meet her. So there you go. Justin, Sonny. Sonny, Justin. And she met your dad. Your dad stopped through.
I did. I loved his
dad.
He
stopped through after we were dating. We weren't married. And
I actually met him at Debbie's funeral.
Oh, that's right. You met him at the funeral first.
He was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good people. We miss him, Justin. We miss him. Noisy toys. Dear God, my sister-in-law bought us a band in the box for our son when he was like 3 years old. That conveniently lives in Tulsa, by the way. They conveniently live in Tulsa. That's pretty funny, Michael Scott. That's awesome. Yep. Tiffany Porter, Energizer batteries. Yeah, I get it. So, Tiffany, how are the hens doing?
I know we put a video up of you calling the hens the other day.
You know, when you have a friend that, like, let's just say they have a cat, and the friend talks about the cat a lot, and then they have another cat, and they talk about that cat a little bit, and then you kind of lose touch with them, and then, oh, they've got 2 cats. But then when you go to their house, there's like 34 cats. You realize something's happened. This person needs an intervention. Well, Tiffany, we thought you had the 3 Australian hens, and then I thought you had 3 or 4 others, but
there was 4.
In the video, there's 37
there was a lot.
chickens chasing you, and you're going through a parking lot at like Wegmans. I mean, it's like, Tiff, we got to sit down and have some talking here. I don't know. This might need an intervention. I don't know.
Yeah. So Michael Scott said noisy toys. His sister-in-law bought them a band and a box for his 3-year-old. Oh yeah. See, my sister used to do that with Sydney. She bought her fish. That wasn't noisy, but it was just, she bought her all kinds of stuff that was really noisy. She's got those irritating gifts. Yeah. And then,
yeah.
There you go.
It's a gift. It's a gift to give those.
But we're going to talk about that tonight.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. And here, let me put this up.
So, Justin, we want to know the weird toys you got as a kid.
Yeah,
so we're going to be asking.
Right here, we're talking about, this is the way you used to know where your friends were, because the bikes were all parked out front of the house, right?
Kathy Song just said, I could hear your toys, Jim, from my house in the mornings. We had some loud toys. Thank you, Kathy. That's true. Yeah,
this has a loud toy.
Yeah. Oh, the bullhorn. Never trouble. Never. Everything's funnier when you say it in a bullhorn.
He takes the bullhorn everywhere. It literally is in our car. There's a bullhorn in our car.
Honey, if we're ever stuck somewhere, or there's a riot, or there's something happening, we can control the crowd and also help bring hilarity. But I'm just telling you, buy a bullhorn, people. It's good stuff.
I don't know. I don't think that everybody...
That picture of the bikes was really true. Remember when you...
Yeah,
we went to church every Sunday. We couldn't ride our bikes in the afternoon. And Mom had this thing about we couldn't sweat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because couldn't work on Sundays. And sweat was considered work.
Right, that's working.
All right, yep. So we would drive down the street from church and we go, oh, there's Johnny and Ronnie playing over there because the bikes are there. Yeah, you never saw it. And then we're like, we can't go there today. We're holy. Kind of true. Did Tiffany answer the question about the chickens?
Yes,
about the hens?
She says that she has a 4 Australops.
Yeah.
Thorps. I don't know.
Yeah, those are the Australians.
And she has 12 total. It's an even dozen. Yeah. So I guess that means she doesn't eat them.
How many eggs do they produce?
You know what? I got to tell you though, following all of you guys now, all of these people have animals. Like,
you feel bad?
Well, we don't have any animals.
No.
He's my animal.
Yeah, you got geckos.
I have geckos. I was training my geckos, but then I think they died during the freeze. Yeah. Love my geckos.
We love geckos.
All right. But anyway, so this was Jim's bike. And I bet some of you guys had this bike. What is it called? An orange crate. Crate.
Crate. That's my bike, baby.
There it is. Not his actual one.
Well, we had an uncle. My mom had an uncle who was always needing to get money. And so his company that he worked for sold these really cheesy bikes. My parents said, oh, let's buy you that bike. And it was $60. I'll never forget this. $60 for that bike. And it was terrible. It looked totally lame. I was like, I ain't riding that bike. No.
Okay.
It was like Bob's Bikes or something.
Okay.
This is terrible. So my dad said, well, what bike do you want? And I said, I want an orange crate. So I was working my dad. And I said, it was $100. Yeah, it was $103, I think is what it was. Or 97. I don't know, $100. And so Dad said, all right, we're going to give you $60 and you have to go fund you to get the other money. So I sold my old bike, cut some lawns,
Right.
worked down at my dad's a little bit more, and paid for the orange crate. Baby.
Right. Which goes right into
which is now
it?
$2,000. I was looking on eBay. That orange crate is $2,000. They
Right.
came out in the late 60s and early 70s.
This is the GoFundMe of 1989,
Yeah,
isn't
Yeah.
it?
that's it. Yeah, Justin cut a few yards for
That's
some pennies.
exactly how we
Yep.
got money back then.
That is exactly it.
You
Yep.
had to be doing some chores. I would babysit.
Yeah, no, they didn't
You
trust
go
me
cut
with
grass.
children. Yep. Stephen cut grass, but for the most part, we could work for our dad. Dad might owned a heating and air conditioning company.
Lydell wants to know where he can bullhorn. Is Lydell a bullhorn kind of guy?
Oh, are you kidding? Lydell would rock a bullhorn. Lydell, they are so cheap. You got to buy a bullhorn. Go on to Amazon. I think I got a bigger one, but it's $60. I paid for mine, but
this
you
is
can get it for
what's so
20
sad.
or $30.
Sydney will literally say to me, "Mom, like if we're gonna meet her somewhere, make sure Jim doesn't bring the bullhorn." Literally.
Happiness follows the bullhorn.
How many people, our kids, have to say that about their parent?
I saved a couple of weddings and I ruined a couple of weddings.
There you go. Yeah, I
Tim
can
and
see you
Carlos.
taking them everywhere. I know, honey.
Tim and Carlos.
It comes in handy.
It does.
There you go. All right. I was reading something here. I was
Oh,
gonna
my
say.
list.
Linda Putz, I'm here.
Linda's
Did you-
finally here. What the
Yes.
heck?
Hi, Linda. A Stingray. Oh, that was a type of bike, right? The Stingray.
Yeah, the Stingray. That's what that was. It was a Stingray.
Okay.
Stingray had the littler wheel in the front and the bigger wheel in the
My
back.
bike was purple. That's so fun.
Yeah, I had the orange crate. My first bicycle was an Evil Knievel bike, Michael Scott. I wonder, do you know how much that was? How much was it? I think my Schwinn was $97 or something like that.
Michael
Tiffany
Scott
says-
said they don't have any animals, but they have a teenage son. We
Yes.
understand that.
Tiffany says we need a little more GoFundMe in the 1989 style for our kids now.
Oh, don't we really? I
Yeah.
aim on that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, the picture you put up, the lawnmower, put it back up again. John, Pandora's husband, John, just woke up from a nap. And Michael Scott, both of them noticed the back wheel's missing. This kid is working. This kid is working.
Oh man. Well, you know what? He's really pushing like it's not like what is that called? A push lawnmower.
Yeah, John, we're going to give you just an honorary tooth just for this. It's for a lifetime of enjoyment because you picked up on it. I'm impressed.
Oh, that's really
And
funny.
you got controls where you were able to say something. I was impressed with that.
There you go.
Linda Putz is now greeting everybody. She's late. I don't know what her problem was.
All right. So we're
Yeah.
going to talk about, before we go into, well, we could start asking people and then I can
Yeah.
go to the video.
So they can think about it. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Tiffany sent me a photo privately, which means it's going to be something
All right.
funny.
In the meantime,
Yep.
you guys, as a kid, what was your favorite toy? What was your favorite toy as a kid? Jim, what did you tell me besides your Matchbox?
Oh,
or
hands
Hot
down,
Wheels?
my favorite toy was, I got it for Christmas. I got it was an artillery, it was a mortar gun. It was about this big. It was, and it shot plastic balls out of the end of it, and it had a little remote cable that you could push.
Like, how far did they shoot out
Oh,
of
maybe
it?
20 feet, maybe.
Like, that seems like a pretty far, though.
It was spring. It was a spring-loaded thing. It was the plastic balls were just really light,
Right.
so you couldn't do much damage. But yeah, I got that for Christmas one year. Steve and I played with that thing a lot.
Right.
I think one of the most disappointing, not bad, but disappointing toys was Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Why was that disappointing?
Well, because one was always stronger than the other. Remember this, you guys? One was always stronger, and they line up like this, but all you had to do was shift them, and so then you were always hitting the guy in the head.
You know what?
Yeah.
I do remember that.
And one was always stronger, so whoever had that character
Right.
always won.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good product. All right, Tiffany sent me
Linda's was
something.
Little People. Little People. I think I saw that when I was looking for some.
All right, Tiffany has sent us a picture of her boys, and I'm just saying, we may want to introduce these boys.
We
to,
have a child.
We have a child.
We have a daughter.
Yeah, let's see how I do this. Let's see if I can get this up
I
where you
don't
can
know
see
if that's
it.
going to work.
You can kind of see it there, right?
Yeah.
There you are. There's her boys. And they need good, strong women with birthing hips.
They are adorable, though. You got a
Yeah.
cute little family there.
Yeah. She's got like 11 kids.
Oh, Gwen said walkie-talkies.
Oh.
That's so fun. Oh, my word. I forgot about walkie-talkies.
My brother Steve and Dan had walkie-talkies, and they were kind of money. I don't know if they bought them or mom and dad got them, but the antenna on the thing was about 4 feet tall.
Yeah, they had
But
antennas.
here was the problem. It was broadcasting on a television station.
No.
Yeah, Channel 11 in Minneapolis. And so whatever that channel was on the air, So Mr. White, who lived across the street, he called Leroy and he says, I can hear your boys out in the backyard on Channel 11. He wasn't mad. He thought it was pretty funny, but he says, as long as they don't do it during the news. Okay, Mountbatten has come in with something.
Yeah,
She says,
easy bake oven.
okay.
I never waited so long for one mediocre piece of cake cooked by a light bulb. Oh my word, but that was like, we would put crackers. It was like saltine crackers and put sugar on top, and we would bake them in a little, like they really baked, but it felt like it.
Cooked by a light bulb. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Gwen, what did she say? Walkie-talkies. Yep. Michael Scott.
Barbie
the Evil
and Ken.
Knievel bike. Mike, do some research. Find out what the Evil Knievel bike is worth today. I bet you it's a bunch of money. Like I said, my orange crate is
stuck.
$2,000. What happened there, love?
Totally. My feet are stuck. Okay, there we go.
Okay. It was $2,000.
Little Fletch said Legos, Andrew.
Okay, now Mountbatten just went to French, so you read it. I'm not even reading her comments anymore.
The talkie-walkie.
You got to read it out to the people.
I did. I said
Oh.
a talkie-walkie.
Is what? You didn't tell them what it is.
It's walkie-talkie in French. I think people can figure that out.
I don't think so. This ain't the
We
brightest
have a
crowd.
very- That'd be you, baby. You know what's surprising is some of these toys are still really popular. Like, of course, Andrew's not that old, but Legos are really popular. They've been around forever. What's wrong?
Read Chris and Linda.
Where is it? There's no way I'm going to find it.
Yeah, way at the bottom. They're at the bottom.
Oh, are they at the
Yeah,
bottom?
they're at the bottom. You got to read it out loud for the audience.
Chris would play Barbies with the girls next door. You know what? I love that about Chris, though. Yes.
Sketchy
I
Chris.
love that. He's
Oh,
very
Tiffany
secure in
Porter
himself.
brought up another. This one was creepy, though. Baby Alive. I had
Baby
5
Alive.
kids, so the experience was good.
I don't remember Baby Alive, but it must have been like
Yeah,
the
it's
baby.
like a real baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was creepy.
Creepy.
Oh, Sonny, your dad's talking. Sonny had an Evil Knievel motorbike.
Oh, like he means like a motorbike. Like we had an actual dirt bike.
Do tell.
I know, we loved it. I loved dirt
How
bike
many cc
riding.
was it? Like a 50 or
Oh,
something?
I'm
or
sure it was
100?
just a 50. And
Yeah.
it was, you know what, Dad? I should have tried to find a picture. I'm sure we don't have a picture of it, but it was red, white, and blue. And
Oh, yeah.
so many people got hurt at our house on that bike. That's when we had to finally get rid of it. We
But
had all kinds of dirt bikes. One day I burnt my leg like really, really bad. And Dad's like, you can't tell your mom. Okay, mind you, my leg is burnt really bad. He's like, don't tell your mom. But Mom was like, we had to get rid of it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, people
Mom
had to have
ruined it.
stitches and
That was the same at my house. My mother ruined all the fun.
wrench.
My dad was always like, I lived through World War II. You're going to be fine in the suburbs of St. Paul. Don't worry.
Oh,
about
Chris is working for line of the day. He said line of the day, question.
it. What about playing with dolls? I can't give a line out for that. Chris, I
will
don't
play.
know.
We'll put him down. All right. Well, anyhow, I'm going to show you this one video. This was different toy. Yeah.
Line of the day, we may have to nominate John. John has never been nominated for line of the day. It wasn't that great of a line, but it was an observing thing.
Well, there you go.
He
Well, you
observed that the lawnmower was missing a
we
wheel.
can put him in the running and people
All right,
can
we're going to
vote.
put John in for missing wheel.
All right.
John is sort of a missing
So
wheel.
like here, we'll just go through hula hoop. There's like
Oh, yeah.
the easy bake oven when it first started. Mr. Potato Head, which he's so popular. Silly Putty. I think Silly Putty's still around.
Yeah.
Right. And there's I forgot the old or
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know.
Super Soaker, Legos,
Yeah,
which has
it
been
was
around.
everything there. Oh, Etch-a-Sketch.
Etch-a-Sketch,
Oh,
yeah.
Lord, yeah. Oh, the Radio Flyer.
Radio Flyer. Tinker Toys.
Oh, my gosh. Look at they came in the old tube. Oh,
And that was a Cupid doll, remember?
Cupid, that's
yeah,
right.
Everybody. And then there's the jars.
lawn dart.
Yeah. Oh, did I have that in there twice? I
Ah, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Oh,
CNC,
speak and
or
spell.
Speak and spell. That was
Speak
it.
and spell.
Did you have a snow cone maker?
Oh, my gosh,
Loved
yeah.
a snow cone maker.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
Big wheels. Jacks.
Jacks, yep.
Yeah. What is that called?
Oh, I don't know what
I
that one
forget
was.
what it
And
was
then what is
called,
that one
same
called? I don't know. That's our
I don't
first cell
know.
phone or iPhone, actually, right?
Magic 8 Ball. That's been
Oh.
around forever, I found out. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
and what are those?
Care
Kim?
Bear.
Care Bears, yep.
Light
Light,
Bright.
yep.
Still around.
Yep.
Still around.
There it
Rock'em
is.
Sock'em.
Yep.
Yep. Rubik's Cube, which I didn't realize how long that has
That
been
thing's
around.
been around forever.
And then the Stretch Armstrong, which they
Oh.
just brought back.
Let's
I
pause
know.
right here for a minute.
I forget his name.
Yeah. Oh, Bozo.
Right. Everybody loved those.
Oh,
Pong.
there's a Pong.
Yeah.
Those are good stuff. Oh,
Lincoln
Lincoln Logs.
Logs.
Yeah, I had those as a kid. Yep. Monopoly.
Yeah. Oldies but goodies.
Yeah.
A yo-yo.
Dunkin'
Everybody had a
yo-yos.
yo-yo,
Oh, yeah.
I think. Barbie, of course.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Barbie kept changed. G.I. Joe.
Yep.
Yep. And then Transformers. I didn't realize how long
Do you realize,
Transformers
do you realize how many things had small parts we could swallow?
Yeah.
I was just looking at G.I. Joe's dog tags. Those were swallowable. I think I swallowed more parts of stuff. You could probably assemble something in me.
Silly putty is fun, but flarp is better. I don't know what flarp is.
Oh, it made it sound like a fart, too, in the can.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Flarp.
We couldn't have that. It wasn't a Christian thing, Pandora. Sorry.
Oh, no, that was Lauren.
Oh, was it Lauren?
Button. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Gumby and Pokey. Oh, yeah, Gumby and Pokey.
Pandora said John is legally blind, too, so that is extra observant. That would be pretty...
Yep. Then he may have to get like some sort of a honorable, lifetime achievement there. We'll put a star by his name. He'll rise quickly. Chris and Linda, black Super Bowl bounced so high. Oh my gosh, yeah. When you got a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
First time I saw a Super Bowl, my neighbor friend Johnny had it, and I was like, "What the heck is that?
What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck is
That's all we
that?"
could say. We couldn't actually say.
No,
heck
we can't
in front
say
of
that. We weren't even allowed to say heck.
No, the 7 words were definitely off.
Michael Scott, I'm totally jealous of you, Sunny. I would have loved of that. I got to tell you, we did love having our dirt bikes. That was a lot of fun. Of course, it was. Yep. We just rode around our yard for the most part. Every now and then, when we got bigger bikes, then we went out onto farms. But
right there, I'm telling you, that's why I married her. She's not a Hell's Angel. She's a Hex Angel. Couldn't do enough damage for a Hell's Angel.
Yeah, I had a motorcycle, but then Sydney made me get rid of it.
Pandora is still processing, honey.
Well, it's a lot to process.
Okay, Gwen says, what was the name of that toy that made you play doctor and you would try to take out a spleen?
Operation.
Without an operation.
That's still around too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still around. I would think,
yeah.
Yeah, Sydney had it.
Oh, Pandora came up with an operation. Linda Putt's operation. Yep.
That was a fun game. Guys.
Tiffany, operation with 11 exclamation marks.
Okay, we're going to talk about the dangerous toys.
These are good. Toys. All right, how many do you have?
It's like the top 5.
Slingshot. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. We couldn't play with that one.
Yep, that was dangerous.
Yep.
The
clackers. And then they had the big ones, and then they came out with little ones because not enough kids were getting their eyes poked out with the darts, so we went with the jarts.
Yeah, the jarts.
Lawn darts.
Yeah.
That
was trampoline.
Everybody a headache. Yeah. Everybody got a headache on those.
Right. And then slip and slide, which I found out it was mostly adults that hurt themselves because of their weight and stuff. They would get paralyzed.
Our friend Donnie, remember he broke his tailbone on that as a kid. Right. Remember that?
Yeah. He just told us that not too long ago.
Carl Madsen is now joined. Hey, Crazy Carl. Good to have you here. Lauren says, what about that thing you put on one ankle and spun in circles and it would count? Oh, you got to tell the story of Sydney.
I know. So my daughter has dyslexia, and I knew she kind of had dyslexia, and we were trying to learn, and numbers can be really hard. And so anyway, she had, what are those called? You spin it or something, but you put it on your ankle and you jump.
You jump over
and you spin it around.
It's got a ball on the end.
Every day, I would do the count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20. So I thought she had it. So one day she was like doing it, but then the next day she'd be like, didn't know it. She couldn't remember it. So one day she was doing that on her ankle. Well, she's very kinesthetic, which means movement. She learns through movement. Okay, so anyhow.
4 syllables here, people.
So she had this on her ankle. And I said, well, Sydney, while you're doing that, say 5, 10, 15, 20. She learned to count that way by using that, I think it's called spin or I forget, something like that.
All right, Lauren wants to know why clackers are dangerous. So clackers were 2 really solid, hard plastic balls. And they had a string coming out of them. And then you had a little ring up here. And you would hold the ring and go up and down. So the clackers would go like this. Well, if you moved it in the wrong position, the clackers would hit at 60 miles an hour, would go into your forearm.
Yeah.
And so there's not one kid.
Well, they hurt. And then they were terrible. I read that also the balls would break. So they would break apart and they would go in people's eyes and they would actually get hurt from it.
Keep talking.
He's leaving us.
No, I got something cool, honey.
Oh, that's right. He does have something. Oh, yep. Linda Putz. Did you guys have BB guns? We had BB guns as kids.
Yeah. Who was asking about the BB gun?
Linda Putz.
Linda Putz. Okay, Linda. Take this in, people. Can you see this? I'll try to keep the glare off it. There were 3 guns used in the Christmas Story movie. Ralphie, shoot your eye out. This is the gun he opened on Christmas Day. The actual box and the actual Red Ryder BB gun in here. With the original bullets still in it for the original BBs. From the movie. Is that cool?
Is that cool?
Isn't that fun?
He loves his toys. Can you tell? Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a girl that was a prop master in Hollywood. And actually, she had been to Sunshine Club, you guys, if you remember that. And she lived by the Handy Pantry on County Road C and White Bear. White Bear. And she helped me get this. So I've had this in my life for 25 5 years or something.
Gwen said, yes, my guns were a must for hide and seek. I don't even want to know.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So there it is, people. Take it in. The Red Ryder BB gun.
There you go.
From the movie, The Christmas Story. I love that.
Will Thomas said the original.
Yeah, the original.
The original.
The original. There were 3 guns in the movie, and this is one of the 3, and this is the one he opened on Christmas Day. The other 2 were in different scenes.
You should go get one more thing. Let him go get one more thing. The other stuff that's in your office.
Oh, right. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
Jim Peters, you have so many stories, Tiffany said. He does. He has a lot of stories. And I'm hearing a lot of them several times. I know you can relate. Yeah, he loves his toys. He's never grown up. No, I think that's why I love him so much. It's because he doesn't grow up. This is one of his favorite toys. Oh, you guys have seen it before we did something with.
Take that in, people.
Take it in. It's just almost too much to take in.
Isn't that cool? It's the best toy ever.
Best toy
That's
ever.
right. It's from one of the guys, prop master out in Hollywood, and he made these. So these were used as props in the movie. Obviously, they animated all the things, but I have a T-Rex, and what's the other one?
I know, he is pretty. I gotta tell you, I wish you guys could take it in. His mouth is like pretty real looking.
Yeah.
I mean, if you would put like saliva, going down his mouth, it would like,
so
yeah.
One. I have another one.
He's got another one. So sorry. We're gonna see more toys of Jim's.
Yeah, toys with Jim. I like it.
Oh, Dad said, remember we took our BB gun fishing? Yes, we were. Yes, we took our BB gun fishing. Just pure class, we are.
Yeah, here we go.
They kind of look the same, baby. I hate to tell you. They do. They look the same.
They don't look the same. I cannot believe my wife just said that. Look at these 2 people.
Yeah.
This is pretty impressive. You got to admit. That's kind of cool. We should display these. We'll put them back here so you can enjoy them.
Oh, so chickens are direct descendants of the T-Rex. I think I did remember reading that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Tiffany just said.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
There we go.
This.
See, we learn stuff all the time on this show.
We do.
We're not just for entertaining purposes.
No. This is an educational show.
What is that one, baby?
Well, this is the Tom Sizemore's gun from Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan. And there's the gun. It's rubber.
Is it rubber?
Yep. Kind of a hard plastic.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
So there you go. Pretty cool, huh?
Gwen said, she said Atari. I loved Atari.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I never got into those too much. Linda Putz is laughing at me.
Hang them over the fireplace. Please don't give them ideas.
Who said that?
Nobody.
I love you, Gwen. You're my new favorite. Gwen's down for line of the day. Hang over the fireplace. Gwen, I'm nominating you.
I really liked her before.
Hang over the fireplace.
You know what? They probably would look kind of cute. Maybe
you
for
were
a
going to
day.
put them up in my office, and then you lost interest.
No, we could put them up. I know. He had a friend that had these movie props. He can't get them like he used to. But
No,
we did have a bunch of. We have a big spear. We have all kinds of stuff that he was able to get.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
We had a house full of it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Do you have anything else to show?
No, another
All right,
episode. I
I
got to
know.
keep leaving the set. That's not.
I'm going to put up a question here about, according to the National Toy Hall of Fame, which is the #1 selling toy of all time?
All right.
All time. Is it?
#1 Legos, #2 Barbie, #3 Rubik's Cube, and #4 Monopoly. Okay, your dad. You saw what he said about your dad.
Yes,
Oh,
I
you
said,
did
yeah,
quote that, did you?
We're very classy people.
Yeah. Took the BB gun fishing.
Yep. I love my
I
dad.
used Lavon used the that gun and shot at a. Oh, she shot the top
BB
of
gun?
the BB gun from the movie. She shot the top of the Christmas tree.
Well, I have a good friend, and she had 2 boys, and all the kids love to go play in their neighborhood, but she would let them go shoot at each other with the BB guns. Well, now they don't call it BB guns. I think they're called pellet guns.
Yeah,
right?
they're a little different.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyhow, she'd make them wear these big jackets, and they had to wear goggles and stuff, but they would shoot at each other.
Not in our house. You just went out there and
that's
risked
just boys. I just,
Yeah.
that's why God gave me one girl. Like,
One
he knew
child
what I
only.
could handle.
That's right. All right, let's see. Andrew Johnson goes with #3. Pandora goes with #1. Chris and Linda says 2. Michael Scott goes with #4. So here we go. And then Beth, the other Beth, says Barbie is #1, and I think I purchased most of them. If you had a brother, didn't he rip all the heads off? Wasn't that the thing? All we had was boys, so we never had those.
Yeah.
We had a couple of G.I. Joes, but those came kind of late.
Sydney was abusive with her dolls.
Oh, Carl Madsen says number 1, Legos. He's going with Thomas Piepenberg, who we owe a shirt to, by the way.
Oh, do we?
Because Thomas was our 160th, I think.
You know what? You need to tell me these
I
things.
screenshot. I did tell you that. I've known Thomas. Thomas is the Marine, remember? He was a Marine and then he joined the Air Force.
You're exhausting.
You're killing me.
You're exhausting.
You're killing me. You're killing me,
All right.
Smalls.
Do you know the answer, don't you? Did I tell you the answer?
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to have you guess then. Do you know what it is?
I'm
me to
going
put
to
it
go
back
with
up there?
Monopoly.
It's 3. It's a Rubik's Cube.
Really?
Now, I understand this is the National Toy Hall of Fame, so maybe somebody else has a different list. But according to the National Toy Hall of Fame,
Really?
they said the number 1 toy of all time is the Rubik's Cube.
Interesting.
I know. I actually would have said Legos. Because Legos, oh my word, they've
Well,
been
I don't
around
think-
forever.
I don't think Legos are that old. And they came out of,
Oh, no,
what,
they're
Denmark,
really old.
right?
I
Are
wish I
they?
could remember. Yeah, they're really old.
Hmm.
Most toys, a lot of the most popular toys, the classics
Your
are still
dad guessed number
popular.
2, Barbie.
I would have thought Barbie or Legos.
Lydell said number 4. He missed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
Monopoly.
don't know.
Will Thomas says he won. Good job, Will. Randy Phillips says number 3.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to put this one up for you,
Oh, yeah.
Bill. Yeah, you'll appreciate this one. So what classic toy has helped soldiers in Iraq find booby traps?
Oh, yeah. This is a good one. She did read me this, so I know the answer.
Yeah,
But
he
number
knows the
1, here's
answer.
your options. Number 1, G.I. Joe. Number 2, Silly String. Number 3, Silly Putty. So what classic toy has helped soldiers in Iraq find booby traps? Number 1, G.I. Joe. Number 2, Silly String. And 3, Silly Putty. There you go. Instant, says Pandora. Thank you.
Okay, and while you guys are weighing in on that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Which question should I ask? We're going to ask this question. So what was your favorite activity as a
Oh,
kid?
there you go. Your
Like, was it
favorite
riding
activity.
bikes, I don't know, skateboarding, going to your friends?
Hmm.
Why? I mean, TV wasn't real big when I was a kid, because we just didn't, we had 3 stations.
Yeah, for me it was riding bikes because you felt like you were flying.
Riding bikes. I loved
Yeah.
riding my bike.
That orange crate was a death trap, though. My expensive bike, the orange
Yeah.
crate, was a death trap because the
Why?
front brake was an actual motorcycle brake. It was a drum brake rather than those little cheesy things that grab a hold of the tire. It
Right.
was a drum brake. So no matter how wet anything was, you just tap that thing, boom, you're going over the handlebars. And did you notice the stick shift? The stick shift on those bikes, the Schwinn, was right up in the middle because it really was cool to
Uh-oh.
shift it. But yeah, as soon as you fell off the thing, you go, oh! Lots of boys joined choirs from that thing.
You know what? We talked about that area a little too much today.
I'm telling you, Linda says, kick the can. That was her favorite. Kick the
Kick
can.
the can.
Will
Oh,
Thomas
and
says,
what was
play
it?
Army and roller skating.
Roller skating. Yeah.
What about roller skating and playing Army at the same time?
Or flashlight tag.
Oh, flashlight tag. Okay.
Okay, this might be too much
You
information.
guys got a lot of answers here. This is kind of cool.
But my friend, he used to play Army, but his bombs were tampons.
Okay.
And they would light the string on fire. Is
Okay.
that too much information?
Will Thomas, who happens to be from the military, his guess is silly string. Tim Porter says, I know this. Lydell says number
Oh.
2. Carl Madsen says Legos. You're on the wrong one, Carl. Michael Scott says number 2. Tiffany says playing outside, digging holes. Really, Tiffany? Really? Digging holes?
Digging holes. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe she was
Were
looking.
you trying to escape from something? I think a counselor would have a field day with that. Andrew Johnson says number 1 on that one. Carl Madsen, G.I. Joe. Also bike riding, the other Beth said. Where is Beth Atwood tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know. Bob never showed up.
I know. We don't
It's
even have
disgusting. Should we call Bob? Tell me if you want me to call Bob. Michael Scott, my son says climbing trees. Close second would be Foursquare. Oh,
Bob.
Foursquare.
Yeah.
We had a patio that was cement. And we lived out in the country, so nothing was cement. We didn't have we had a dirt driveway, but we had a patio that had a cement that made 4 really nice squares.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
What was the one? It's a string. It's a pole with a string and a ball.
Tetherball.
Tetherball. That was a dangerous game too. I always got smacked in the head. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
like that game.
You could hang yourself with the
Yeah,
thing.
climbing trees. I did like climbing trees.
See, Pandora's
We had a
now saying,
great
where is
climbing-
Bob? We don't know where Bob is.
We
Bob's
had great
got some.
climbing
Bob's
trees.
going to have to
All right,
be
so
accountable.
you want to explain this one?
Oh, yeah. Well, Will Thomas picked it out because he is obviously military.
Right.
And it's silly string.
It's silly strings.
You explained it because you read it. So
Well,
you
it's
have
that-
some of the nuances.
They could find, I guess, booby traps actually, because they would put the string on it and
Tripwire.
this silly string would land on the wire. Let me go out of it. It would land on the wire, but it wouldn't set it off. So they would be able to see it. Who knew?
Pretty cool.
I
Who knew?
loved silly string as a kid.
Oh, look what Thomas Piepenburg says, because he's also military. So he's telling you, silly string. He says, we use shaving cream or foot powder to mark the ground for IEDs.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a cool story. So we have 2 military guys watching us tonight, you guys.
Okay, Bess told me I needed to move so I don't get hit. Well, that's what I'd always do, but it was like a game I couldn't really participate in because, especially with guys. You just couldn't play that game with guys.
Pandora's is playing in our homemade fort, floating the rubber raft down the Vermilion River with our dog and hunting agates in the gravel road in front of our house. I think that's the beginning of a book. I got a headache from that. It was so much. There were so many word pictures.
Jim Peters, I need a prize. My first right answer ever.
Ooh.
That was Tiffany.
Tiffany, you are always wrong. I love Tiffany. She's my fave. Oh, it's awesome. Let's see. We already read that. What
I
else
loved
was
skateboarding when I was a girl, or I was a little girl.
it? Okay. What are we going to give Tiff for getting that answer right?
I don't know.
I got a bottle of water here. I got nothing, Tiff. I got nothing. We could give her one of these. We don't. Well, she does have military in her family. Her husband is military.
Well, there you go.
So we're going to give you this emotionally because we're too cheap to ship it, quite frankly. And last month's donations were way down. I'll just tell you. So this is the survival kit we give out to the wounded military guys when you show up. By the way, Wednesday, we need you guys to start praying. One of our guys, triple amputee, he's missing 3 limbs. He has his right arm still. Yeah, so he's missed his left arm and both legs. He'll be here with us for a week, staying at the Warrior House. We're very excited.
Him.
Yeah. Pray for him and pray for us. Yep. There you go.
He's got to be with us a whole week. He might be regretting this.
Yay.
Wait, I was going to show. So this is like, these are great toys. These are toys that don't cost anything, and everybody can really have them. So we're going to take a little look. Here we go. It's pretty short. Best Buy toys of all time. Cardboard tube.
Yep.
Like, you can do a gazillion things with that. String.
Yeah.
Dirt. Everybody loves dirt.
Yep.
Sticks. And a cardboard box.
Yeah.
I mean, those are like, everybody can have that. And every kid likes to play with that, even now.
Yep.
I thought that was really cute.
My dad every now and then would bring home, I think I told you before, furnace boxes because they were so huge. So they're 6 feet tall. And then when you unwrap them, they're about, 8 feet long or something.
Right.
And you could cut them in half and then you'd have a 12-foot or 14-foot. And we lived on a hill. Dad built a hill. So you put them out there. Man, and I don't know why cardboard. I don't know if it works like that anymore. You could go so fast scooting down on cardboard.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody likes to make tents and, you just like to build things.
Oh, look at this. Tiffany Porter says her husband is a yo-yo expert.
No way. You need to have him do it and record it.
There you go. Boom.
You need to send that in to us.
Yeah, we don't believe it.
I think that would be fun.
If you want Tiff to make her husband do a yo-yo demonstration, just send in some love right now. Let's get
give
Tiff
an amen.
Yeah, give an amen. Tiff's kids could film it.
Wait, Chris did a 15-mile walk-a-thon on a skateboard.
Well, then it's not walking,
that
Chris.
Wouldn't be walking.
Yeah. See, this Chris
were you on it the entire? Well, no, you'd have to have somebody pushing you.
The thing with Chris is, like me, Chris ate a lot of lead paint as a child. Yep.
Yeah, but he came out really nice.
Tiff says she's going to have him do a video.
Give Tiffany one of those monster heads.
No. Gwen, that was the worst idea you've
love
ever
that,
had.
a monster head.
It's the worst idea. Saturday is the celebration of Aunt Gloria's life. Oh, Linda, thanks for telling me. I forgot about that.
Aww.
How come Jim doesn't have prizes pre-planned, prizes before the show? Carl, seriously?
He does everything on a whim.
When have you ever known me to plan ahead, Carl?
I know. I never know what's going to come out of his little mouth.
Seriously, Carl, we got to talk.
Yeah. All right, let's see if anybody knows this one. Jacks. What was the original name of the game Jacks? Was it Knucklebones?
Oh, yeah.
Balls and Stars?
Okay.
Or 3 Tombstones?
Okay. What was the original name of the game Jacks? Lydell, how you doing on these quizzes here today? Got to keep Lydell fresh out there. Justin Soderland says, do you all have these videos every day? I just got to get back to driving. No, we have them on Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah, we're going to Thursday. We were Friday, but now we're going to go to Thursday.
Monday and Thursday. Send me a message, Justin, and I'll try to remember to put you on a list I send out sometimes. Okay, Tiffany says number 2. Beth, the other Beth, says number 2. Gwen says number 2. Lydell says number 2. Lydell, how are you doing on these tests? I'm worried about you. Andrew Johnson says number 1. Interesting. All right.
I love Jacks. I forgot all about that game. Did you ever play Jacks?
No, I never did. I didn't know how to play that game. Or maybe it wasn't Christian.
Oh,
We're calling Bob.
I know.
Here it is, people.
Jim,
this is Bob. You can see his picture there? Not really.
So you can see our ring. He bought this ring for us for lighting. Man, is it bright. Not a fan.
He's not answering. He's ignoring us,
I know.
people.
Oh, Tiffany's on a roll tonight.
Tiff's, she got 2 right, you think? She is. She thinks she's on a roll. We'll see if she gets on the next one. All right. Just asking, Jim. Yeah, thanks, Carl.
Oh, I don't know how that came
Knucklebone says, Michael Scott, Justin sounds good. Yep. Justin, great to have you on. Justin is the son of, she would be Debbie's nephew, is what she would be.
Which you need to explain Debbie. Some people may
yes.
not know.
Okay. Those of you that don't know, Debbie was the previous administration, we call her. This is the new administration. Debbie passed away 6 years ago, coming up on that. Justin.
Loves Debbie.
Yep, she was amazing. But that would be, Justin would be her nephew.
All right, I'm going to put this one up. I thought this was so cute. Kids these days want the iPhone 7. When I was, but this is obviously old. When I was younger, I just wanted the Crayola 64 pack with the built-in sharpener. Remember, that was like huge.
Well, when they had the built-in sharpener, you're like, what?
Score.
What?
I know, because you hated it when they weren't sharp.
Oh,
and now you could use them forever and ever.
Yeah, crayons. And they smelled cool. I love the smell of crayons. You know, down here in Orlando, we have the Crayola. What is it? It's like a store and amusement park.
Yeah,
We have 2 of them here that are pretty cool. We went into them, and you can have your own color design and make your own crayon color.
It did look like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it did. It's not cheap, but nothing down here is cheap. Everything, they know you're competing with Disney. What?
Gwen put everything in caps, and she said, sorry about the caps.
Really, Gwen? You were a little angry there for a second. Okay.
I got to go back and find it. All right, so Jacks. Anyhow, back to the Jacks.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Where is it? So the answer is actually number 1. It was called Knucklebones. Oh, I didn't spell that right, did I? Knucklebones. And it was actually from sheep's bones is how it was originally played. Yeah. That's why they got the name Knucklebones.
Knucklebones. All right, there you go for Jacks. I didn't play
Tiffany's daughter's fiance says he's a yo-yo expert too. Wow. See, I got to tell you, I kind of felt about yo-yos the same way I feel about the clackers. Like a yo-yo, it just you can hit yourself, and then the cord or the string got out.
Not as much as the clackers.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiff didn't get that right. She crashed and burned. Jim loves the smell of crayons. That just says everything, ladies and gentlemen.
Aw. Just before we got engaged, I literally bought my wife a giant coloring book and a big 120 Crayola crayon set. Now, see, that's the man.
Gwen might have a line of the day.
What did she say?
We got to nominate her. Jim loves the smell of crayons. That just says everything, ladies and gentlemen. Gwen just had 2 lines get nominated.
She's
Gwen
on a
crayon
roll.
smell. Okay.
Wait, I still have a bumblebee in the package. That must have been a type of yo-yo. It's packaged yo-yo.
I don't know. Remember when they had lights on them for a while?
Yeah, that was huge. That was a
really
big deal. You know, we're old.
Yeah. Our closest town was North St. Paul. And we were going to North St. Paul, and I think it was the Rexall Drug. And Steve and I would be able to buy stuff in there. And they had the light up yo-yos, and Steve and I were like, Dad!
That's the best thing ever.
Volkswagens smell like crayons when they get warm. That's the other Beth.
Is that true?
I had no idea. Beth, do you think maybe the car you had some crayons left in it in the heater?
They were such a my best friend growing up, she had a Volkswagen. We had so much fun.
Lauren has just opened up a door for you.
What did she say?
Lauren Mountbatten has said adult coloring books are a big hit now.
Oh my word. So I know I'm really
Should we get some art?
I know. I'm really
Do you want me to go get it for you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So that's what I started doing during the quarantine. I went we already showed it to him.
Lauren hasn't seen it.
Oh my, yes. But anyhow, I found these, it's called Quirkles. And that's my new thing now. But I love to color. Oh, that's right. I put them away. I'm sorry, babe. Yeah.
Anyway, we tried.
I know. So my husband says to my daughter's fiance, don't give your kids video games till they're 21. Yeah, I got to tell you.
Not a bad thought. Yeah.
You know what, Sydney, the only thing that she played a lot was Mario Kart. That was her big game. And I love the Wii because the Wii was more interactive where everybody played. But nowadays, wow, especially boys really seem to be into all these games.
Will's saying that the yo-yos came back in the 2000s. They did. So they kind of made a comeback in the 2000s. So Will, because he's younger.
Yeah.
So he did. He had a bunch of crazy ones. He said yo-yos back in the day.
But like I said, I was shocked at how many. Think about all the toys that are still popular. You know?
Okay,
like
so
all the ones we've talked about.
The other Beth is going to go with it's a fact that Volkswagen smell like crayons.
It's a fact.
That's what she's
It's
saying. She's
probably-
telling me to look it
Do
up.
they say it? Do they say that? I always say they say.
All right,
He's
Beth,
like, who are they?
This is why we're better than Fox News and CNN, because we can give you instant reporting. I'm
Oh,
telling
Dad
you.
said love to fly kites. Remember,
Oh,
nobody
kites,
flies
yeah.
kites anymore.
We used to get Dad would get the Green Giant kite for us. You had to have so many can labels or something of Green Giant products.
Right.
And then it was an enormous kite.
Right.
And Dad knew how to make tails and make it fly and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
remember
Okay.
you tried to make the tail really, really long? You put rags
Is it
together.
true? Do Volkswagens smell like crayons?
He's checking you out here, making sure. I used to love to fly kites. I forgot all about that.
Okay. The most accepted reason why Volkswagens smell like crayons is because of melting wax. The wax, which is used to coat the undercarriage of the car, melts during hot climate. You will also observe some dirt stuck in the melted wax under your car.
Oh my word, it really does smell like crayon.
I hate you, Beth.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Oh, Beth had the Green Giant kite. Weren't those cool kites?
That's too
They
funny.
were so cool.
That's great.
All right.
All right. The
Tiffany
things
says,
we
my
learn
husband
here.
used to buy kites for our kids when they were little every time we went on vacation. Happy memories.
Yeah.
Kites on vacations. Okay, never did that.
Yeah, I bet that would be fun, like on a beach.
Yeah, and you used rags for tails on the kites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rags for tails. You make
Will
it really
Thomas
long.
says they use the Wii for occupational therapy at Walter Reed for balance and standing and help.
Oh, yeah,
A
because I
lot
did
with
have that
sports.
one that was balanced.
Yeah.
I love the Wii. I thought that was brilliant.
Will is not only military, he's one of our wounded guys. And Will, we got to get you on the calendar to get you come down and stay at the
Yeah,
Warrior
we'd love
House.
you to come down.
Yep. We had
I didn't
Little
know they made a
Sprout,
kite.
Pandora. That was on one of the. Yeah, you could have the Green Giant or the Little Sprout. I think on the kite. What's Gwen saying now?
I gotta tell you, that's really. She goes, "Wow, fact checked. It's getting serious here."
I'm telling you, we're laying
You
it down.
can't just put anything out there.
With everything that's going on in the news lately, we got to check the facts
I
here,
know.
people.
Yeah, we gotta look it up.
Oh, with a box kite, you don't need a tail.
A box kite. Oh my word.
Do you remember the box kite?
Yes, exactly. They were in. It was like rectangular, but it was a box.
Oh, so here's a cool story.
Okay.
So we went to Hawaii, did a tour there, and we also hung out there, but we did concerts on the island of Molokai. And the island of Molokai,
Molokai.
Yep, it's an island nobody ever goes to, but there are people there. But it is known for its winds, and so they have kite flying competition, national and international, I'm sure. But we were there during one of those. That
Okay.
was the crazy. I mean, because the wind, you
Like
got to
how
like
many
lean into
kites
it.
would you say were there?
Oh man, 150 kites.
So like they had to have been spread
Yeah,
out.
and there were box kites and all kinds of funky kites. Yeah.
Yeah, but like all across.
Yep,
because
and
that
they're
would
doing
be-
all kinds of formations. You know, they got the big double things and. they
No
could-
way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
they
that
were-
would have been interesting.
Yeah, they made them do like almost artwork out there and stuff. Does fact finding really still count when it's done on Facebook? I mean, how much can you believe if you find out about it on Facebook? Seriously, Michael, this program is of the utmost integrity. Tiffany
learned
says my
so
husband
much
used
here.
to love Tops when he was a kid in the Philippines.
Tops.
Oh yeah, Tops.
Oh my word. That didn't
forgot
come
about
up.
that.
I know tops.
Remember, and then for a while they had those for the handicapped children like me. They had the top that you could just. It had a plunger
Yes.
on it. Yeah, remember it had a little threaded
I'm
thing.
actually surprised tops aren't still around.
Yeah,
that would
those
be
were cool.
a toy that could come back. That
Oh,
could
now
make it
Chris
come
and
back.
Linda say Isaac is a yo-yo junior master.
No.
No, he's a Yoda.
Master.
Yoda.
Remember?
Yo.
Star Wars, remember?
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 Do you remember? Do you
Chris and
remember?
Linda's son, remember?
Yes.
All the Star Wars?
I'm with you.
All right. Will says model rockets were a big thing growing up. We were going to Hawaii in 2 weeks visiting the wife's family.
Oh, who's doing that?
Will Thomas.
Oh,
We're jealous.
Wow. Well, he doesn't need to come down here then. It's actually been raining down here quite a
Yeah,
bit.
it's been raining.
We've had monsoon weather.
The other best says tops are still around. I didn't know that.
I did not know that. I've never seen one. Of course, we
No.
don't have kids
No.
that are that
Yeah.
age, so
Nope.
that could be a part of the whole problem there.
Yeah.
Well,
Chris and Linda says
oh.
Isaac can do the Chinese yo-yo. I mean, are we impressed? I don't even know.
see, he's going to look up Chinese yo-yo now.
What's a Chinese yo-yo?
All right.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Okay,
Oh.
yep. Yeah, okay.
I didn't
Let's
know
see
that
if I can
was
get a picture big
Chinese-
enough. Okay, this is whoop, something just happened. Okay,
Now
there
you're
it
going to
is.
buy one. Can you
That's
see
the
it?
Chinese yo-yo. Can you see that?
Chinese yo-yo. That's kind of irritating.
Yeah.
It was in the Philippines. Yoda yo-yo might be the same thing.
Oh, there you go, Linda. Yep.
All right, so it's 7:59.
Oh, we
These
better close
people
her
are
down.
done. Yeah,
Yep.
they're tired of us already.
We're done. All right, people.
I gotta tell you, I think Gwen got it.
I'm pretty sure, but we need you to share. Remember, please share. So this last time we picked up about 800 views. So it's about 2 or 3 more than normal. So if you will share and put a little note with it about how much fun or something weird you think it is, we need you to share it. Okay?
No pressure.
Yeah.
Just say how much fun
Now,
you're
if you want
having.
us to, if you want us to stay on, it's
Okay,
gotta
so
be
line
fun.
of the day.
Yeah, line
Name
of the day. Here's
people.
our options. John, because he found the missing wheel. And
That
we
was
just,
pretty perceptive.
It's kind of, now that she dropped, it's like the Aaron Free thing. She dropped that he's legally blind.
Yes, and that would be very.
Yeah, it's like, how do you say no to that? And then we had Chris, just because he's Chris.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has his input.
Yes, he did. And then Gwen had 2 nominees, which was Hang Over the Fire. Put those,
Right.
yeah, the Jurassic Parks, and then the crayons smell like Volkswagens.
Right. And then she just said something.
Does it?
again.
Wait a minute. I just said that properly. Crayons smell like Volkswagens, not Volkswagens smell like crayons.
No.
Now that we're older,
I don't know why that would be.
crayons smell like Volkswagens.
Wait, she said something else. See, I'm just.
No, those
I
were the
know.
2 lines. Hang Over the
No, I
Fire.
thought she just
had a
said
3rd one?
something.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she did. Fact checking.
Yes, was that her?
That was her, I
okay.
think, too. Well, vote in on that. What? What are you laughing at now?
I guess she's good. I can't believe that I'm having this much fun here. I'm starting to wonder about my quarantine mental health. Well, you know what? I just read an article about there's so many people having mental health issues right now.
Yeah.
Like because of the quarantine.
Beth,
I'm
the
sure
other,
other things are
the other Beth
contributing.
says this was the fastest hour of her day. That's good. We're glad to hear that. We love hearing that. So number 1, if you're voting for John, kind of a sympathy vote. Plus, he has to live with Pandora, and that's got to be worth a vote. Chris, just because he's Chris and he's always needing the affirmation. Number 3, if you think it's Gwen, because Gwen had 2 smoking hot lines. Oh, Aaron Free just joined.
Oh, he's late. You're
Aaron,
late.
you just got here, dude.
And we
what the heck?
We talked toys.
We talked and we showed guns from movie props, and we showed Jurassic Park. And Aaron, we showed the Red Ryder BB gun, the original from the movie The Christmas Story. You missed one of the best
Are
episodes.
people voting?
That's it. People are voting. What are we coming up with?
You got to vote. Nobody's
People
voting.
vote. That's it. Linda Putz, Jim, you could always use your teeth for prizes. Oh, that's true. I was kidding, really kidding here. I'm really fine. I'm really fine, Gwen.
What? I didn't win line of the day.
No, you did not win
No,
line
Aaron.
of the day. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
No, you did not win line of the day. So weigh in. Number 1 is John, people. Number 2 is Chris, and number 3 is Gwen. And if you're really feeling like something needs to happen more with the Jewish situation, you could vote number 4, which would be Aaron Free. Lydell says number 3. Aaron Free says, I vote for him, Aaron Free. The other Beth says, repeat, please. Oh, yeah.
I know
1
there's
is
a lot
John.
going on here.
About the missing wheel on the lawnmower, he noticed. Number 2 is Chris, just because he's Chris and he needs the affirmation. Number 3 is Gwen for Hang Over the Fire and the crayons smell like Volkswagens. And number 4 is Aaron Free because he is our Jewish contingency and we do want to keep those
And
people
his dog
happy.
died.
And his dog died.
18 years ago.
18 plus years ago.
It was pretty
Michael
tragic.
Scott, I vote for my fellow Buffalonian Gwen. Tiff says, I'm taking the survival kit today mentally. One day I will get line of the day. Yep. And Lauren
It will
Mountbatten.
change your life.
She votes for Gwen. Michael Scott votes for Gwen. Will Thomas votes for Gwen. Gwen is stealing it here. Pandora even is coming in for Gwen.
Oh, Aaron Freeze's. I have an original arrow from a movie you gave me.
That's right. He has a Braveheart arrow.
That's awesome. Yeah, you just gave more of those away, didn't you? You gave it
Yeah.
to somebody when we moved.
Yep. Yep. Aaron's got a classic.
I think Andrea has
You know
one.
what Aaron's given me?
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
He gave you his friendship.
Oh, God, that's so valuable. Oh, Carl's going. Neil's going with Gwen. Everybody is going with
I
Gwen.
know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She was nailing it
we're gonna.
tonight.
She was really hot
Yeah,
tonight. I
she
don't know what
was.
it is, Gwen, but you're awesome, Gwen. This is the emotional tooth because you can't handle the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. There you go. And so you get to possess this until when, honey?
Thursday
What time?
at 7.
7 p.m.
Yeah,
Thursday.
same
There you
time.
go, Gwen. Reach towards the screen. There you go.
It
You
will
got that.
change your life.
It
The
will
next
absolutely.
2 days will be incredible.
Yes. Wednesday, I start praying for our
Yeah, the
our
guys. Yeah,
drives on
he's
Wednesday.
coming on Wednesday.
Yep.
We don't know if we can use his name yet. It depends on. He might want to come on. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
Yeah,
Good
we'll
kid,
find-
though.
we'll
We've known
ask
him for
him.
about 4 years. And then you've all watched some news, so you know it's just absolutely crazy out there. Nobody knows what is going on. To be honest, Sonny and I disagree on this. I didn't realize everybody's anger was this close to the surface.
I know. We're like, wow,
This is really
There's a
tense.
lot going on
There's
here.
a lot going on. And I realize it's
everywhere.
you can either look at it as a great time for the enemy, or you can look at it as this is a great time for the Lord.
Yeah.
And we got to believe that God is in control and it's a great time for him to move. I mean, we spent 10 years bringing Bibles into Russia, into a nation that no one ever thought would open up to Bibles. We ended up with 250 some thousand Bibles that Debbie and Gary and Levon and I were able to smuggle into Russia and the communist bloc countries. And God does miracles. And when she and I first met, I gave her a piece of the Berlin Wall because her life, she said, was so dark. She didn't think there was any hope. And I said, walls always come down. Some of the worst walls that people said would never come down, come down.
Yeah.
And so we got to believe that these walls that are up in our society today, they're going to come down.
Well, and that's why in our last newsletter, Jim wrote that, a lot of times when something phenomenal happens in your life that God's brought in your life, you got to write it down. You got to have something to make you remember that. And I think right now we just have to hang on to things that, there's been, God's here. He's in control.
It was a good night, you guys. So we're going to pray, and we're just going to pray for our nation again as we're getting through 1 through. We're just going to pray for peace. And I just say that word with me. Who's making you laugh?
Pandora won't give up the tooth.
Yeah,
and Gwen wants it.
And thanks. We're going to read some of these affirmations. My wife needs to see these, and they disappear as soon as we go off. So, but these are very kind, you guys. I am still hanging on. Love every one of you. Gwen says, this was a wonderful night. Tiffany says. Gwen says.
Tiffany says, I was there 1 month before the wall came down. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Michael Scott says, honey, appreciate you guys so much. Always a joy to be with you guys. Thank you. All right. God bless you. And thank you. Lydell says. Pandora.
She's loosening her grip.
Loosening Pandora.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you're really awesome.
Okay, well, let's pray.
Okay, Jesus, we thank you for your presence in our lives, and we thank you that you are the God of peace. And we understand that you can calm storms and that you do that often. And we're asking that you will give our leaders wisdom, be they black or white. We don't care. Be they president or principal. It doesn't matter, Father, but we ask that you would give those in positions of leadership an understanding and peace, Lord. And we pray that peace would reign in our lives today, Lord. And this anger that's just been underneath the crust of everything in our lives, we ask that that would be removed and would be replaced with love, Lord. In Jesus' name, and we thank you. We ask that you would protect all the audience that's watching and listening and those that come after and watch later. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Okay, guys, don't forget, please share it. Everybody say, share it.
Share it.
We need you to share it. If you would, that would be great because we got to build up the audience. Thank you.
All right.
Linda, it was fun. Thanks so much, guys. Love you.
We love you guys. All right, let me find
You got an ending
This
for
is
him?
Michael Scott. He made this for us.
Oh, here's our ending. There you go, people.
That's it. Love you guys.
Bye. Good night.
Have a great day.